All right, after the match chat and first chance to talk to seniors, we'll do Shannon Connell tomorrow, and we get a chance to talk to senior Justice Walker right now. Had to be good to kind of get sweaty and get into game competition. That was great, huh?
Yes, for sure. It was the level of competitiveness today was like very exciting to watch all of our freshmen and us just click and come together. So I was really excited about that.
They were, in case you didn't getting a chance to see it if you weren't here, they were going to play 5 sets anyway, but it needed to go to 5 sets. Each squad had won 2. You know, Justice, going into senior season, what would be the number one way that you think you've improved the most since your freshman year?
I would say leadership and just knowing that I don't have to swing on every ball because that saves my shoulder and and it kind of makes the other side look stupid, you know. So I like that a lot. Just learning growing with the game, learning a higher IQ for the game. So.
You know, you mentioned leadership, and of course now as a senior, only 2 of you. Obviously, it's expected that you will lead this year. How would you kind of describe your leadership style? I mean, I've seen you be vocal, but I mean, at other times I've seen you be a little bit more of a quiet leader. How would you kind of describe how you would lead?
I'm a action type of leader. Like I show it. Like I go out and they can just watch me. So it's more of a like, hey, go watch what Justice does. That she does it the right way. She's going hard. Like she's being smart with her shots. Like she's just getting after it. So.
You know, whoever you've been beside Jackie Allen for these last couple of years, and just sort of the duo of both of you in there. And this year you'll have a freshman in there alongside of you as the second middle. What advice have you given to the 2 new middle blockers that we brought in about their role?
I tell them just to go hard every day. Like our position is a tough job. Like you're constantly on the move. You constantly have to be involved in every play. So that's the one thing I tell them is just go bust it every possession because you get your 3 rotations on the court and then you get to breathe and you go back in and do more work basically. So.
You have told me a couple times through the years when I've asked you about your preference between big kill and big block. You've told me big kill. Is that still true?
Yes.
Okay. So you know, depending upon what style of middle you've got offensively, you know, some middles really love to run the slide. I mean, I saw you run some slides tonight, but what would you say your favorite ball to hit is? Is it an A? Is it a B? Where on the court would you prefer to hit?
I would love to hit an A, cut back right at the setter, and just take them out of the equation because they hate to play defense the most, obviously. So that's when I get excited because cutback is my favorite shot, obviously. So
you just like the quick set. You don't want to roll over the side. You just want to just short straight to the net, boom.
Yes.
But as far as defense, I mean, you're one of the middles in this conference that's obviously talented on both sides of the net, over 100 blocks last year. What things, if you were talking to a young girl, you know, my daughter was here tonight watching. If you were talking to a young girl who is training to be a middle blocker, what would you tell her? What are the things that a blocker has to do when they're young to learn that position?
Just speed and developing your footwork. It's not about how high you are over the net. It's just about how much you are over the net, and just be willing to like be quick off your toes, both directions.
What sort of advice would you give in terms of reading setters and blockers?
Most setters give away if they're gonna set the back set. They'll arch their back. For the middles, they'll tend to like crunch down. And the outsides, like it's very obvious. Like so, you just read them. Don't like watch them the whole time, but like just take a quick glimpse at them, then your hitter, and then again a glimpse at them again. They always give themselves away. So. And
last year, at least on one rotation around, you got the opportunity to serve. You know, and in first couple of years, that wasn't a role. Are you sort of looking? You're kind of laughing halfway about. Is that something you enjoy doing, or would you? I mean, are you looking forward to doing that or not?
I actually enjoy serving a lot. Like, I'm kind of scared to play defense off of a serve though, but I love to serve. And I wish I served now, but the middles are much better at serving and defense to me, so they kind of took that role from me.
I've seen a few digs on that one rotation though. Okay, lightning round now. Okay, just quick. Favorite thing to do off the court?
Watch movies on Netflix.
Are you a fan of any other sport other than volleyball, and what would be your number one?
Basketball.
Favorite pig out food?
Nachos.
Favorite other place in the conference that you enjoy to play the most?
Northwestern.
Most humorous or funny person on the team?
Mackenzie Brewer.
Yeah, everybody always says Mackenzie Brewer's right over there off camera too. Most serious person on the team?
I would have to say myself.
Really? You think you're the most serious one?
Yeah.
The loudmouth or the talkative can't shut up one on the team?
It's Julia. She's a freshman.
Julia, really? I'll have to talk to her about that. Okay. So she's the one who can sort of mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which teammate would you predict would most likely be a coach later in life?
I would say Haley Coleman or Mackenzie Brewer, Lexus Kane.
Haley Coleman as a future coach?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Lexus Kane. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, all season long interviews with all the gals as we go through. They get started over in Green Bay. They'll be on a plane and gone by this time next week. Justice Walker, clearly one of the most talented middle blockers in this conference. First team All-Southland last year, preseason this year. Justice, thanks so much for being on the chat.
Thank you. Thank you.